Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Good. How'd you do on the homework?
I didn't get to the homework. I went through all the prep. It took me a long time to get through that textbook, so I spent a lot of time trying to understand that. So I didn't get to the homework.
Okay.
Yeah. I think for me, my problem is just making sure I'm getting the data, reading the question right, and understanding what they're asking.
I know.
Getting the data into the right places. So
right.
Yeah.
I know which one to subtract which from.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. That's how I was too.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty nervous for today. So.
I'm really nervous about the test coming up because I'm like, I just don't feel like I have a handle on it like I did the first unit.
Yeah. Is that next week?
Yeah, I think it's next week.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. First unit, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad because I do not like math and it's not my strength, and I'm starting to feel it again.
And we're about halfway through, so yeah. Yeah. We're doing it, so that's good.
I know. Right. You just want to do well enough to get out of it.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot of difference, really. Just, you know, having to find the difference between the two, you know, columns of data.
Yeah.
So, and making the null hypothesis is always, the mean difference is always equal to 0.
Right.
And then so you make your greater than or less than for your alternative. So, yeah.
Let me send a message to Laren and see if she's
okay.
Oh, yeah, she said it wouldn't work, so let me send her another one.
It took me a long time to get my Gmail to load today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did you get through all the homework?
I did.
Good.
It took a while, though.
Yeah.
Hi, Laren.
Hi.
This week.
On this lesson, maybe it was just me. I didn't feel like it was as difficult to understand. I mean, it took a while to do it, but
yeah,
you have to enter in a bunch of information and then subtract it or whatever. But I felt like it was a little easier to understand than the last lesson. But
yeah, the only thing I don't quite understand is knowing which one to subtract which column from.
Yeah, I think
you just have to read the question to see what they're asking, but
yeah, because was it the homework? I think it was the homework when they didn't specify which one to subtract from which. When I looked at when I was doing the problems and then I'd look back at the answer to see if I got it right, it options like whether you subtracted like the first one from the second one or vice versa.
Yeah. That's what he was like in the prep. Yeah, that's what he had listed too in the prep, that depending on which column you subtracted, so you got either plus or minus.
Yeah.
So.
And usually, like in the second two problems from the homework, it told us which to subtract from which, but in the first one it didn't. So I
Right.
think it just depends on if they tell you or not.
Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions on the prep?
I don't.
No.
Okay. All right. Should we take the quiz?
Yep.
Okay.
So for question 3, we have to set it up like it would be 2.2 subtract 0 divided by 3.3 divided by the square root of 9.
Yeah, the 2.2.
Yeah.
Did you say 2.2 minus 0?
Yeah.
0.2 divided by the square root of 9. Yeah.
I got 2 for my answer on that one. Is that what you guys got?
I'm still working it.
Okay.
Two 2.062. Is that what you said?
I said 2. Because isn't it 2.2 subtract 0 divided by 3.3 divided by square root of 9?
Oh yeah, I did 3.2.
Oh, okay.
3.3 divided by square root of 9.
So 2.
Yeah. Yes.
So how do we find the p-value on this one?
Do we use the probability applet that they give us?
Okay. And then we enter in his value. And we do greater than.
Didn't it say not equal? What did the question say? Not equal to?
Not equal to, so the outer two, right?
And then put the with the degree of freedom up there. Put the 8.
Question 4 says the probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I'm not sure about this.
I still don't understand this question.
the probability of obtaining a test is greater than. P-value. I'm confused.
Me too.
I'm looking in my notes. So do we just need to, there's no information. We just enter what we have into that box in that.
Hold on. Okay, so
I'm not sure if this is.
because okay, hold on. Okay, so in the applet, I put in 8 degrees of freedom, and I only shaded the right portion because it says greater than.
Greater than.
And to get a T
And
score,
then our T score
1.99.
So I'm confused.
Did you get 1.999?
Where did you get that at?
The T score?
No, I have 2.0 in my T score right now.
With the student's probability is 8 degrees of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
The area is 0.0403. And you only have the right shaded.
Yeah.
And my T is 1.999.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's the same as 2 because you usually round up,
Yeah.
but I'm not understanding
Well,
this. whole probability with the p-value.
I don't get it. Okay.
So would the p-value be 1 subtract 0.0403? Because it's asking, use the probability to determine the p-value of. I'm so confused on this one.
Me too. I don't know why it's so confusing.
Because there wasn't a question like this on our,
Yeah, on anything we've done.
like, the only thing, because whenever we entered in information, we always had the p-value given to us in our tables.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
I know, I'm wondering if we had a formula for how to find it.
Not in this chapter, because I looked, but.
what does p-value stand? Like, what does that mean? What does it stand for?
The
P-value.
p-value is usually in the. I mean, we get it in the
Hold on, I looked up.
third sample test.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the bottom when we put in.
Okay, so I looked it up. It says the p-value is the probability of getting a test statistic at least as extreme as the one you got, assuming the null hypothesis is true. It says the p-value is calculated by finding the area under the normal distribution curve that is more extreme, further away from the mean than the z-score or t-score in ours. Okay, so wouldn't it be just 1 subtract that, because it says we're trying to find at least as great as his score, and it says the probability of obtaining a test greater than his score is this, so it would have to be 1 subtract that, right?
1 minus the 1.999?
No, the 0.403.
Yeah.
Oh, the 0. Oh, yeah.
So I got 0.95. So would it be 0.960?
Wait, what did you get?
Yeah. The 0.9597.
0.95. Yeah, 97. That's what I got, but.
So it would be 0.960, right? If we rounded it to 3 decimal places.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would assume it to be. So I need chapter 12 data A. And then we needed to subtract. It said we needed to subtract group 1 minus group 2.
Okay.
The test. The test is group 1 minus group 2. Group 1 minus.
I'm on a different computer, so I just have to go download my quantitative thing real quick.
Pause. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Okay. One.
Did everyone get for their first difference negative 32.1?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still trying to download my file.
Okay.
Where are they? The Excel ones. I'm on a different computer today.
What do you mean? Where are they?
This was given to us in the test.
I know.
Yeah, that says, but if you download the whole file, it's just chapter 12 data A in the Excel zip. Or whatever it's called, Excel.
Yeah, I have that, but I need the quantitative thing that you put all the.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's in chapter 12. You can find it in chapter 12.
In like the online textbook one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, online textbook will probably have it.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I didn't think about that before I got on here.
No, that's okay.
I'm out of town. I'm in Texas at my sister's house.
You're in Texas. We're at in Texas.
I'm in the Dallas, Plano.
I have a brother that lives in Dallas.
Seriously, can't find it.
So you could also go to
Okay.
you could go to I think it's lesson 3.
Okay.
And if you click on it's like a blue rectangle, and it talks about the Excel zip things. You want the quantitative inference one.
Okay. Okay, I got it now. Sorry.
Okay. So on the null hypothesis, the cell next to that, we want to make sure it's 0, because that's what we're testing, and then the type of test is not equal to. We have to change those two things.
Okay. Okay, so I'm still on the question number 3, sorry.
Okay.
But, so you got 32.1?
What question are you on?
Let me get back in there.
Actually, it'd be 5.
Question 5.
Yeah.
So on your quantitative inference Excel sheet, the null hypothesis needs to be 0, and the type of test needs to be not equal to.
Okay.
And then you have 31.
So that negative.
025.
Let me look. I was going to tell Wendy that negative 3.21. That's the first difference in the C column.
Right.
Yeah.
So for which mean are you talking about? The differences? I have 31.025.
Yeah. I was just making sure that we have all the same information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kicked out of my quiz, so hold on.
Uh,
I got serious problems today.
oh. You got some nephews running around there?
What?
Sounds like you have some nephews running around there.
Yeah, nieces and nephews. Okay, I'm trying to get my quiz up. All right. Okay, so on number 5, what is the test statistic?
So that's the T in the Excel sheet. It'll have a T.
And
So I
that
got
one is-
0.407.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I got. Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, I think I'm on the right track.
Okay. So p-value is 0.689.
Yep.
And our p-value is greater.
So if the p-value is greater, we fail to reject.
Yeah, we fell.
I still have to look at my notes every time.
I know, that's why I'm trying to look through. Okay, yeah. P-value is greater, fail to reject. Okay.
Yeah.
So for question,
So we
you're
have to go
in
back.
question 8 now.
Yeah.
I'm on
so we,
question, yeah, I'm on question number 8. So that, then we change it to greater than
Yeah.
yeah.
on our chart.
Which it still is, the p-value is still greater than our level of significance. So we would
Yes.
still fail to reject. And
So
So if we,
when
Nice and warm in here.
I'm on my.
we have sufficient evidence that
That the mean
is greater than.
0.
Okay.
Group 1 minus group 2.
So,
Hold on, it took mine forever to open,
okay.
for my data file to open.
So what's our question here?
We can do question 9. I mean, we don't have to have it. I mean, you think you do, but then you realize you don't, because that's what I did.
Okay, chapter 12.
What just happened?
Okay. Group one. I need electricity.
What?
So I'm done.
Oh, I thought you said your power went out. Like,
Yeah, my husband is doing it.
okay. Oh no, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, what number are you guys on?
Whatever number. So question
Number
9.
So we did 9, which was
9.
N is greater.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
The sample size is greater.
Yes. And then the
Question.
next one,
I got 0.001.
that's what I got.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't do my. Okay, I got to put my formula in. Oh dear.
Gray though, or maybe.
Are you
That's.
caught up, Cheryl?
I was trying to copy the formula and it didn't look like it did it right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to delete it and try that again.
Okay.
So I want group 1 minusing. Okay, so we have it set as not equal to, right?
Yeah, and
Yes.
the null hypothesis is 0.
Okay. Not equal to. Okay, I think I'm there.
Okay.
So what is the next?
So ask for our p-value.
P-value, okay.
And it's
0.0012, yeah.
Yeah, so 0.001.
So it's
And
smaller, so we reject the null hypothesis, right?
Okay, so it's Still way small.
Yeah, so question 12, it actually decreases from what we had already.
Right.
So then we still, on question 13, we still reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah, because it's even smaller.
And then question 14.
Okay, these ones are still.
So we have sufficient evidence, right?
Yikes.
No. If the p-value is
Maybe.
less than the level of significance, we have insufficient evidence to suggest. So it would be
We have insufficient evidence that there is a mean between the two groups, a difference.
There is a mean difference.
It's the last one, I would say, we have insufficient evidence.
Yeah. But that confuses me because on the other one where we failed to reject, why did we have insufficient? Up there on,
oh, which question was that?
I'm looking.
Sufficient evidence. On number 8, we
Oh,
have
yeah.
sufficient
We-
evidence.
Okay, that's where I was. Okay. Got it.
So for question 14, we have insufficient evidence that there is a mean or no mean.
That there is a difference.
So we have insufficient evidence that there is a mean difference between the two groups.
I'm thinking. I think
Well,
so.
So if we're rejecting the null, let's go back to what it says with the null.
Yeah. So the null was equal to 0.
And
then we changed it to greater than
but is that question, is it going off of that question or the original question?
this,
Or does it
this
matter?
question that we just
The
did.
one above, yeah, the
So
greater than.
we changed it to greater than, so that would be
That there is a difference, right?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We have insufficient evidence that there is a mean difference. Yeah.
Right.
Question 15.
It's the greater than would be the
So
smallest.
the mean of the distribution, or the mean of the differences, is greater than 0.
Uh-huh.
So that's not one of the options. Oh, it's down. Okay, I didn't scroll down far enough.
For number 16, what is the point estimate?
That's
For
your
this-
mean.
That's the mean.
So our means
the difference.
11.955. Or wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, the point, I wrote that down. The point estimate is your different,
Yeah,
the differences.
the difference. So it's 11.955.
Okay. Google margin of error. He said this in his video. Did you guys see that?
Which one? Oh, the margin of error.
So margin of error is,
Oh my gosh, I just put the wrong thing in the wrong thing.
margin of error is our highest confidence interval subtract
Yeah.
our mean,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 6.652.
Let's see. $6.652, is that what you said?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I got.
I was one of those people that emailed him on that because I could not figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one wrong on my homework quiz last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how to do that. I was so
I know.
confused. And then he shared his video with us, and I was like, oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah. I know. I kept trying to figure it out, looking for a formula.
So our lower bound is for question 18, 5.303.
Yes.
That's what I have.
Upper bound is 18.607.
607?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have for our
Yeah.
upper bound.
Okay. I don't know why I have a different one. I think I might have changed my.
Is
18.607 is what I have.
yeah, that's what I have too.
Oh, so do I.
Ooh. That's the number.
Oh, I didn't answer one. I tried to submit mine. I only
So
Oh no. So 15.
So which one? It's 15?
And 14.
14 and 15.
Okay, the question 4 we got wrong. about
Yeah,
the
I don't
possibility.
know. That's weird.
14 and 15. So
And then 8 and 4.
So 8. So 8 must be, we have sufficient evidence that the mean of the differences is equal to 0. Right?
yeah. How did we get 4 wrong?
It must not be the 1 minus that number.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how we got question 15 wrong.
I don't either. I don't get that.
Because
Even if
Well,
I just tested it out on my
Yeah.
Excel sheet, and the smallest one was greater than.
right. So maybe it's the one not enough information, depending on the problem.
Maybe, yeah.
that would be the second guess.
So I still don't know how to do number 4. If that's not how we.
Okay. All right, so we got these mixed up. So because I hadn't submitted mine, so I changed my questions on number 8.
Uh-huh.
And the first time, what did we put in? We have sufficient evidence.
And it is, did we say, I think it was greater than 0?
Okay,
Yeah.
so for which number are you on? 8?
So number 8.
We have evidence that the mean of the difference is greater, is what we put.
Okay, and so I submitted mine and put that we have sufficient evidence that the mean of the difference is equal to, and it's wrong also. So we have those two backwards. One of them's
So it should be insufficient. Weird.
Yeah, that's what's so confusing with those.
And then what other ones did we change to something else? What did I change?
It'd been 14.
14.
14, let's see.
We said insufficient evidence that it is greater than the
And then I changed it to the other insufficient and we got it wrong. So that one should be sufficient something.
Yes.
15, I changed to not enough information, and that one's okay now. So, let's see. Number 8 has to be.
Be insufficient.
So if we fail to reject, we have insufficient evidence that the mean is different.
Greater than.
So sufficient evidence. Yeah, so number 8, we have sufficient evidence that the mean of the differences is greater than 0 because we changed our type of test.
Right. I still don't understand how to do number 4.
I don't either. I'm wondering if for some reason we weren't supposed to round our, because the real answer we got was 0.9, what was it? 0.9597.
Well, in the problem it says round to 3 decimal places.
I know, but I'm wondering if it was 0.959. I have no idea. So I don't know how else to figure that question out.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So for question 14, did we figure out something for that?
I think it's
Sufficient.
the
We
first,
have sufficient evidence that there is no mean difference between the two groups.
right.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So what I'm thinking for number 4 is that our t equal is 2. We figured that out in question 3. And we have to shade the 2 areas furthest away from the mean. Because in my definition of p-value, it says the p-value is calculated by finding the area under the normal distribution curve that is more extreme, further away from the mean. So that means the 2 areas furthest away, right?
Right.
So then our area would be 0.0805. 0.0.
Zero. Oh, if you put both of them?
Yeah. And I don't know why, but I'm assuming that's the only, because we did it the other way and that wasn't right. So
Right.
this is what I'm assuming it to be.
So it was
0.05. So if we put it in,
So you do have to use the probability applet.
right, that's what I did. I put because our T
Yeah.
score from question 3 was 2. So I put 2 in, and then I put our degrees of freedom, which was 8. And I shaded the 2 furthest, the left and right areas. And
Yeah.
then it says 0.0805. So that's what I'm assuming it is. But then if that is our answer, we have to round to 3 decimal places. And it would have to be 0.081. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But it said greater than, so then wouldn't it only be?
No.
Yeah, because
That's what we tried before.
That's what we have is the 0.403.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's just, I don't know. I'll submit mine. I'm okay with
Yeah.
a couple or whatever. I'll see what it is.
So Wendy, how long are you going to be in Texas?
Till Sunday, this coming Sunday.
Mhm.
So I still got 2 wrong, and it's question 14 and question 8. So,
So we got 4 right.
Yeah, 4's right. 0.081. But yeah,
Okay.
question 8. I don't know. Those are confusing me.
Well, it has to be the only one left that we didn't put in because I put in those other ones.
So which one did you? I have no idea. I'm fine. I got a 90, so that's still a.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
I don't know what else.
Hmm.
So
So number 8 must be. We have insufficient evidence that the mean of the difference is equal to 0.
but the thing is the
The what?
alternative hypothesis that they give us, or do we not base it off of the Do we not base it off of the alternative?
I don't know.
hypothesis?
I've got my.
Only off of the null, I believe.
Oh, so that's probably why. So it's probably we have sufficient evidence that the mean of the differences is equal to 0.
We have sufficient.
No, I tried that one.
Okay, so
What,
it's insufficient evidence
Right.
that the mean of the difference is equal to 0.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's that one.
Okay.
And then question 14.
Sufficient evidence. There is.
Sufficient.
That
is a mean.
there is a mean
There is
difference
a mean.
between the 2 groups. Yeah.
There's a mean.
Yep.
So I guess you have to go back and look at what that hypothesis is, the null,
Okay.
to interpret it.
But other than that,
Okay.
So I need to take the time to look at it and understand it and go back and look at the, the original problem.
Right.
So.
Okay. Does anybody else have any more questions?
nope.
No, thank you, Wendy.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.